This is Alan from the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show, joined with great running back Arian Foster. So, talk about day 2. How was it for you out there?
Oh, it's good, man. I mean, this is my first competitive golf outing, so it's different atmosphere. It's fun, you know, seeing guys that used to be on the gridiron and coming out here and you know, throwing the sticks around. It's fun.
Okay. Do you play golf a lot, or is this something you just do occasionally?
Yeah, I like to get out there when I can. This makes me want to do it more. You know, I'm competitive, so I see guys. You know, I played with Mark Anderson yesterday. Derrick Anderson yesterday, and he balling, and he at the top of the. But I'm like, hey, you know, he ain't doing that much, you know. But I know it's fun. It's fun. I mean, really, you see guys really out there grinding, and this game you have to grind, and so it really is inspiring to see guys that. Especially, you know, post-career, I know how that can be, you know, the ups and downs, you know, emotionally, and fellas are, you know, finding their own little lane, so it's good to see.
Yeah, Golden Tate talked about, you know, after he hung up the cleats, it was a tough transition. How do you feel about yourself when it was time to move on?
I mean, very similar, man. I mean, I've seen guys, like I said, you know, you fall into depression because for, you know, your entire life, that was a part of your identity, and it's like kind of mourning a part of yourself almost, you know, mourning a child's dream almost. Yeah. And that emotional imbalance can get the best of you. So you have to find outlets, you have to find different ways to reinvent yourself, and it's very analogous to, you know, the average American. You know, you can't get attached to your career, you can't put your identity into your work. You know, you can take pride in your work, but if you attach your identity to it, that can be the crash can be very detrimental. So it's good to see guys that are going through similar things, finding joy, finding happiness, you know, post-career.
What did you do to find joy and happiness after football, NFL?
Yeah, I mean, I took some time just to come outside of the whirlwind, because it's like a whirlwind, you know, up from childhood up to retirement. It's just like everything's going so fast, you follow your dreams, and then, you know, you take a year just to yourself, just to, you know, re-engage with your family, because, you know, you're there, but it's, you know, you always have to do something. Always got to do this. Always got to practice games, film, you know, appearances, yada, yada, yada. And so you kind of have to refamiliarize yourself with your loved ones, and that's a real task in itself. And I think once you do that, you kind of find your niche. And I think niche. And one of mine was music. I love music, and so I'll do that to the day I die, because it just soothes me. I'm always writing something. Just finding different passion projects that I fall in love with. Sometimes it's short-lived, sometimes it's long, but, you know, just finding something that gets you motivated to get up every day.
Yes, and you know, with the NFL career, I know that it's not easy to stay in the NFL. What advice can you give a running back to stay in the NFL for maybe years like you?
Be a pro, and by that I mean, you know, if you're a professional, anything, you know, you have a schedule, right? You have a routine. Do that, right? But as a running back, you take a little bit more hits, and, you know, the game has changed a little bit. But you still, if you're carrying a load, you have to manage your body. You know, it's getting in the ice tub, it's stretching, it's eating the right things, drinking the right things. You know, making sure that you're putting the right things in your body. I would say just staying strict on that routine, and a lot of what I like to tell young cats is, man, the party and the girls, and that's gonna always be there. If you making money, that's always gonna be there. So don't do that while you in the limelight. Like enjoy your solace, and you have a small window to make a lot of money. So take advantage of that.
And finally, is there any running backs that you look up to that you aspire to say, you know what, this person really can ball?
The younger cats?
Younger cats and older.
Yeah. So when I was growing up, obviously playing in this tournament, I seen Terrell Davis, right? Yeah. I grew up loving watching him, like one of my heroes growing up, and so it's good to see, you know, he sees me as a peer, right? Yeah. And that's always a good feeling. And the younger cats, I mean, there's a bunch of them out there, man. I love, you know, Kamara, I love Saquon, I love Henry. Like, I love, you know, great young backs carrying the torch. You know, because we held it for our generation, passed it to this generation, and so it's a fraternity. When you see them, you say what's up.
That's right. Thank you so much, Arian Foster.